can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Do you believe what we are seeing? Good left counter that lands. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. And he misses with that jab. He parries away that left hook. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go, it's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every trick.
Left counter scores. Good counter punching from both these athletes. Great counter right hand there. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Miss with that jab. Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last. Bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Missed him with that uppercut. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. These two were made for each other. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice exchange here from both men. These men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Neither man really defending themselves. Got out of the way of that right hook. He just misses with that big right hand. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something. On to the 5th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Defense here at all. Both men step back for just a moment. Blocks the jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
There's a right hand. World Championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. He just misses with that jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here. And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Neither man really defending themselves. Misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
He missed with the jab. Oh, what a punch! It's been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. And that left lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice exchange here from both men. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. That jab not going to score. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Swing and a miss with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's the... Here comes the 10th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fighters like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
It's been a back-and-forth contest so far, no doubt about it. And he fails to score with that left hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-side. Who thought we would have made it to 12? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Jab misses. That punch landed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happening.